Abandoned house. An abandoned house is one that has been left empty for years, often falling into decay. These places feel unsettling because nature slowly takes over, with broken windows, peeling paint, and silence filling the space. People associate them with hauntings because there are no witnesses, and any sound or movement feels unexplained. Many urban legends begin in abandoned homes simply because they are isolated and forgotten. Victorian house. Victorian houses come from the 19th century and are known for their detailed architecture and large maze-like interiors. Their age alone makes them feel mysterious, but the real unease comes from their history. Generations of people may have lived and died there, leaving behind stories that are impossible to verify. The long hallways, creaky stairs, and dim lighting add to the sense that something might still be present. Mansion. A haunted mansion is usually a large, luxurious home tied to wealth, power, and sometimes dark past events. These houses often appear in stories involving family secrets, tragedies, or hidden rooms. Because of their size, it's easy for strange noises to echo and for parts of the house to feel completely cut off. This makes them ideal settings for sightings and unexplained activity. Asylum. An abandoned asylum is one of the most disturbing types of haunted locations. These buildings were once used to house people with mental illnesses, often under harsh conditions. Over time, many asylums were shut down, leaving behind empty halls and equipment. The emotional weight of what happened inside contributes to the feeling that something lingers, making them common in both real-life stories and horror media. Farmhouse. A farmhouse may seem peaceful at first, but its isolation makes it a strong setting for haunting stories. These homes are usually far from towns, surrounded by open land or forest. That distance creates silence, where even small sounds feel amplified. Many farmhouse legends involve long family histories, with stories passed down over generations that suggest something never truly left. Apartment. Haunted apartments feel closer to everyday life, which makes them more unsettling. Unlike large houses, apartments are shared spaces where many people have lived in the same rooms over time. Strange sounds through walls, unexplained footsteps, or objects moving can feel harder to ignore. The idea that something could exist in such a normal environment makes this type particularly relatable. Hotel. Haunted hotels are known for temporary guests and countless unknown stories. People come and go, leaving behind memories and sometimes tragedies. Because no one truly owns the space, it feels less personal and more unpredictable. Reports often include strange noises at night, objects shifting, or the feeling of being watched in a place meant for rest. Cabin in the woods. A cabin in the woods is isolated, small, and surrounded by nature, which creates a strong sense of vulnerability. These cabins are used for short stays, making any strange experience feel sudden and intense. The surrounding forest blocks outside noise, so even natural sounds can feel unnatural. Many stories connect these cabins to something hidden in the woods rather than inside the structure itself. Castle. Haunted castles are deeply tied to history, involving battles, imprisonment, or royal conflicts. These buildings have stood for centuries, holding layers of stories within their walls. The large stone halls and underground passages create an atmosphere that feels heavy and old. Because of their past, they are often linked to sightings of figures that seem out of another time. Suburban house. A suburban haunted house looks completely normal from the outside, which is what makes it unsettling. It blends into everyday neighborhoods, surrounded by other homes and families. When something strange happens in such a familiar setting, it feels harder to explain. These stories focus on small disturbances that slowly build into something more noticeable over time. Mobile home. A haunted mobile home carries a different kind of unease due to its structure and limited space. These homes are compact, which means there are fewer places to hide or escape from unusual events. Because they can be moved from one location to another, some stories suggest that whatever is attached might not stay in one place. The closeness of everything inside makes every sound feel immediate. Schoolhouse. An old schoolhouse becomes haunting when it is no longer filled with students. Classrooms, hallways, and playgrounds sit empty, creating a strange contrast to what they were meant for. Many stories involve echoes of past activity, like footsteps or distant voices. The idea that a place once full of life can feel completely silent adds to its impact. Basement house. A basement-focused haunted house centers around the lower level, often seen as the darkest and most hidden part of a home. Basements are usually quiet, with limited light and thick walls that block outside noise. This isolation makes them a common place for strange occurrences in stories. People often associate basements with storage, forgotten items, and things left untouched for years. Lake house. A lake house combines water and isolation, creating a calm but uneasy atmosphere. These homes are used for vacations, which means they sit empty for long periods. The stillness of the water and the distance from other buildings can make the environment feel disconnected. Many stories link strange events to reflections, sounds from the water, or something unseen beneath the surface. Colonial house. Colonial houses date back to early settlement periods and carry a strong sense of history. These homes are often preserved or passed down through generations, keeping their original structure intact. The connection to older times makes them feel different from modern buildings. Stories around them often involve past residents whose presence seems tied to the house itself.